Hello, and welcome to another update on Bitcoin. We're currently, still holding support. We want to see one more low in this fifth wave. That is, by the way, either wave 5 of 3 or wave 5 of C. Yeah, in the white scenario. So we wanted to see one more low. That one more low, you could say, happened, even though it was just a marginally lower low, pretty much nearly like a double bottom structure here, but it was a lower low. So technically, with that one more low, the requirements for wave C to the downside in the white count or wave 3 to the downside in the orange scenario are fulfilled. So do we need to change anything? Do we need to change resistance? And I'm only going to shift it here over to the right. We don't need to change resistance because the price has really only formed a marginally lower low. And I already have adjusted resistance anyway before, based on the beginning of that larger third wave down because of the micro patterns there. You need to give it a little bit more room. So if we now get a bounce, and this is the orange scenario, we should get one more low for a full downside impulse in the orange scenario. This would further confirm that we have actually topped in wave B, and that would open the door to a decline, maybe not in a direct fashion, but in 5 waves, yeah, to 100K roughly, 100 to 102K. With only a 3-wave to the downside, 3-wave move, technically the door to higher prices remains open. And you might have seen it in some of my videos that, for example, there are still some bullish setups like Pengu hasn't been invalidated, yeah? Like Virtual hasn't been invalidated. There are still quite a few bullish scenarios out there. And if Bitcoin can hold this support area, these might indeed play out. I gotta say, if Bitcoin follows the orange roadmap here and we get further downside, then these will likely not make it, right? And then we'll fall back into larger support levels. I made a video today on Pengu, explaining that in detail. But yeah, so I mean, at the moment we have a situation that we have a 3-wave move up and a 3-wave move down. So we cannot really clearly lean towards the orange scenario yet. Yeah. It's simply a question of, reward and risk, and do we have a clear setup somewhere? At the moment, we don't really have a clear micro setup. I mean, I think this is an area from where we could get a bounce. Even if it's just a wave 4 bounce, that would be small. But any break above $114,000, any decisive break above it, could indicate that something is shifting here, and that we indeed only have a 3-wave move down. That would, of course, add weight to the white count. So it's really all, it's all up to the to how the price reacts, yeah, to that 114K level. All eyes on that level, and below that level, pressure remains downward, yeah. But above that level, it opens the door to a test of the next resistance here. That's at around 116,300. And above that level anyway, the door to new highs opens. So that's the update on Bitcoin. I keep it short because not too much happened today. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our membership options. And also, feel free to join us on X for additional charts, news, updates, and much more. You can find the link in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.